Kim Jaejoong, one of the biggest icons in the K-pop industry, recently revealed the shocking truth about the astronomical costs involved in creating and managing a K-pop idol group. In an interview, Jaejoong, a former member of TVXQ and now a successful solo singer and entrepreneur, discussed the realities behind the industry that seems glamorous to the public. Kim Jaejoong explained that forming an idol group is not just about finding talent, but also about huge investments from entertainment companies. The debut cost of a K-pop group can reach billions of won, equivalent to tens to hundreds of billions of rupiah, which includes training, music production, music videos, and promotions. Aspiring idols or trainees usually spend years practicing their vocals, dance, language, and other skills before they can debut. The company has to cover the costs of professional instructors, practice venues, and accommodation for the trainees, which adds to the financial burden. Creating a hit song requires a lot of costs, starting from music production, composers, arrangements, to making high-quality music videos. Jaejoong highlighted that a K-pop music video can cost billions of won to shoot in exotic locations and use advanced visual effects. K-pop relies not only on talent, but also on strong marketing. Entertainment companies spend large sums on promotions through social media, television commercials, and partnerships with famous brands. Global marketing strategies also require additional costs, especially for international concerts and fan meetings. To maintain a glamorous image, agencies also have to spend money on professional fashion, makeup artists, and stylists. An idol's appearance must always be perfect in front of the public, which means they must wear clothes from famous brands and receive intensive body and beauty treatments. Jaejoong also emphasized that the mental and physical health of idols is very important. Many agencies are now starting to provide psychologists and mental counselors for their idols to cope with the pressures of the industry. All of these services certainly add to operational costs. Idols usually sign exclusive contracts with their agencies that include profit sharing. Often, they do not immediately receive a large salary after debut because they have to recoup the investment costs incurred by the company. K-pop groups often travel to various countries for concerts and promotions. Travel expenses, accommodation in luxury hotels, and high-end transportation are all part of the company's expenses. Merchandise such as physical albums, light sticks, clothing, and other knickknacks also require large investments in production and distribution. Although this is a source of income, the initial capital to create quality products remains high. Kim Jaejoong also revealed that modern K-pop concerts require high technology such as giant LED screens, laser effects, and augmented reality, AR, to provide maximum experience to fans. All of this certainly has a fantastic price. In order to penetrate the global market, many idols are trained to speak in various languages such as English, Japanese, Mandarin, and others. This requires teachers and intensive classes that add to the list of costs. Behind the scenes, there is a large team that manages schedules, arranges contracts, monitors health, and handles the idol's social media. The salaries of these staff are also one of the routine expenses that must be considered. Not all K-pop groups have achieved great success. Many groups disband before they can make a profit. This makes the agency have to bear a large financial risk because they have invested a large amount of money. Kim Jaejoong said that K-pop is not just an entertainment industry, but also a very competitive business. Only groups with a mature strategy, strong management, and loyal fans can survive in the long run. The K-pop industry is known for its grandeur and extraordinary production. However, behind the success of idols, there is a huge investment that must be spent by agencies to form a group. Kim Jaejoong, one of the veteran idols who was once part of TVXQ and is now successful as a soloist and businessman, recently revealed how expensive it is to create a K-pop group. In an interview, Jaejoong explained that the amount that must be spent by agencies can reach tens to hundreds of billions of won. According to Jaejoong, the costs required are not only limited to vocal and dance training for trainees. Agencies must spend a lot of money to create concepts, produce music, make video clips, and massive promotions so that the group can be widely known. In addition, the cost of costumes, makeup, transportation, and accommodation also add to the expenses that must be borne for years before an idol's debut. In fact, not all trainees make it to debut, so there is a risk of big losses if this investment does not pay off. One of the most costly factors is music and video clip production. Jaejoong said that making a single music video can cost billions of won, depending on the quality of production and the concept. In addition, songs sung by K-pop groups often involve famous producers, both from Korea and abroad, which of course requires more costs. Each song must be polished to the maximum in order to attract fans and compete in a very competitive industry. Not only that, agencies also have to allocate large funds for marketing and promotion. Newly debuted groups need exposure in various media, such as music shows, variety shows, and social media, all of which require large costs. In fact, some agencies work with streaming platforms or advertising companies to ensure their groups get a place in the global market. Jaejoong emphasized that without a mature marketing strategy, it is difficult for new groups to attract fans, especially amidst the many groups that emerge every year. In addition to the financial aspect, Jaejoong also highlighted the mental challenges faced by trainees and idols. Many of them spend years in rigorous training with no guarantee of debut. The pressure to succeed and high expectations from the public make many idols experience stress and mental exhaustion. Jaejoong himself had experienced difficult times when he was still a trainee and admitted that the journey to success in this industry is very difficult. Jaejoong's statement opened the eyes of many people about the reality behind the splendor of K-pop. On one hand, this industry offers dreams